11 people with enormous body parts. Very exaggerated. In the world, there are almost 8 billion people, so many people that some always stand out. Whether it's because of their beauty, talent, or even because of some part of their body. So stay tuned until the end to see people with extremely large body parts. Before we start, we have some news for you. We're having a giveaway on the channel for an iPhone as soon as we reach 400,000 subscribers. To participate, you need to: Number 1, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Number 2, comment using the hashtag #Top10EVT. Number 3, watch until the end because today's video is full of surprises. Like and share this news with your friends. Remember to comment with the hashtag #Top10EVT. Join now because it's totally free and you have the chance to win an iPhone in any color you want. Let's go! Many people end up having very positive recognition and find these cases fun. Now let's meet 10 people who, because they have large body parts, end up causing a lot of surprise, questions, and also some laughs. But first, don't forget to like our video, share it on your social media, and subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you. 1. Gargany Black and her big tongue. This very beautiful young woman, who lives in Texas, ended up in the record book for her big tongue. That doesn't mean she likes to gossip, literally, she has a huge tongue. In the record book, it was recorded that the Mexican young woman has an incredible 11.3 centimeter tongue. In her videos, the young woman always appears smiling and showing everything that can be done with a tongue this size, from eating ice cream without getting the mouth dirty, to even licking her own elbow, which is impossible for people with normal-sized tongues. Just so you can understand how big her tongue is, she could touch the tip of her tongue to the end of a soda can if she wanted to. Two. Maci Currin and her giant legs. This 16-year-old girl who lives in Texas, United States, has the largest legs in the world, measuring 1 meter and 35 centimeters. And because she is only 16 years old, her legs may still grow even more. Maci always attracts attention wherever she goes on the street, not only because of her beauty, but also because of her enormous legs. At 2 meters and 8 centimeters tall, life for this young woman is not easy. To drive, her car must be adapted. To buy clothes, there are very few brands that make pants legs so big, and even her house must be adapted for her. Unfortunately, Maci has also suffered bullying at the school she attended before because of the size of her legs, which ended up earning her some not-so-loving nicknames. But as soon as her parents realized what was happening to their daughter, they looked for another school, and this problem was quickly resolved. But even with all these difficulties, the young woman manages to lead a very happy life and does not stop doing anything for her large legs. 3. Francisco Domingo and his huge mouth. This Angolan has a huge mouth. It is so big that he can even fit a whole soda can in his mouth without any problems. The young man can open his mouth up to 17 centimeters and can therefore put many strange objects in it. As a way of helping the young man, the record book always requests some presentations from him, which ends up helping his family financially. 4. Singh Chauhan and his big mustache. This always cheerful Indian owns the world's largest mustache. With more than 4 meters of mustache, this friendly man let his mustache grow for over 30 years to finally get into the record book. But keeping this mustache clean is not easy. Ram needs to clean his mustache every 10 days with shampoo and also coconut-based hair oil. As a result, he proudly displays his strong and always fragrant mustache. The human body can change rapidly, which always causes a lot of amazement, fear, and surprise in young people, especially women, and to some extent, this is very common. But in some cases, this change ends up transforming the lives of young people forever. 5. Cassie Care and her giant breasts. Cassie was only 10 years old when something surreal happened to her body. Her breasts were normal size for a child her age, but they ended up becoming the largest breasts in the world. In just 3 months, her breasts grew so much that they ended up entering the record book as the largest breasts of all time. Surprised by the situation, the young girl's mother took her to various doctors, but they always gave the same diagnosis, that the young girl's body was fine and that this was normal. However, after a few weeks, her breast grew so much that it ended up tearing part of her skin, leading the young girl to undergo emergency surgery. After the removal of a large part of them, today the young girl leads a normal life, but always needs to take medication so that they do not grow back. So, have you left your like yet? Have you subscribed to the channel? What do you think about the 11 people with huge body parts? Leave your comment down below please with hashtag #Top10EVT so we can know what you're thinking about this subject. But keep watching until the end to find out more. 6. Natasha Crown and her hip butt. This beautiful 33-year-old Swedish woman always attracts attention wherever she goes on the street, for a very bizarre reason. She simply has the largest hip in the world. But unlike the other characters in this video, she achieved this feat through numerous cosmetic procedures. When she was young, Natasha said she felt very ashamed of her body, and that her hip was never the way she wanted it to be. So Natasha started eating a lot and undergoing surgical procedures to take fat from other parts of her body and put it in her hip. The young woman still tries to maintain a healthy body by exercising whenever possible. But unfortunately, her hip does not allow her to do many common activities of daily life, such as taking the bus or driving her own car. Seven. Nilanshi Patel and her hair. This young Indian, only 16 years old, ended up in the record book because of her huge hair, which reaches 1 meter and 80. This young woman really loves her hair, so she never cut it. Her love is so great for her hair that the young woman spends hours taking care of it every day, and even though she has received many offers to sell her hair, she never considered doing it. 8. The Kayan tribe. Those who had the old gum stickers will soon recognize these people. The Kayan tribe has the tradition of putting huge rings on their necks to stretch their skin more and more. This tribe in Thailand still maintains this tradition in young girls, and apparently it is a mark that differentiates their people from other tribes. But if you are worried that this could bring any danger to the health of the young girls, know that several doctors have analyzed them, and everything is fine with them. 9. Shridhar Chillal and his huge nails. In Brazil, everyone remembers the huge nails of the independent film character 𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗍. But in India, Shridhar Chillal managed to go beyond this joke. His nails are 9 meters and 9 centimeters long when added together. Just to give you an example, this is the same size as 2 popular cars together or even a bus. His nails went into the record book and always cause a lot of amazement to those who see them for the first time. 10. Wengui and his neck. Wengui does not live in the Kayan tribe, but his neck always catches the eye wherever he goes. This 15-year-old Chinese boy has 3 more vertebrae in his neck, making him have the largest neck in his country. Still young, he was diagnosed with congenital scoliosis and abnormal thoracic structure, and his parents waited for years for surgery to remove the extra vertebrae so that the young man could lead a normal life. Finally, in 2015, this surgery happened, and today the young man leads a normal life. Mehmet Özyürek, the world's largest nose. Mehmet, a man born in Turkey, entered the record book in March 2010 as the largest nose in the world. Already accustomed to all the jokes made about his nose, Mehmet has an 8-centimeter nose, which always caused a lot of amazement to those who noticed it for the first time. Big necks, nails, hair, these people can easily draw attention wherever they go. Many still manage to make some money from their special body parts. But which of these people caught your attention the most, and why? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, watch the next video that will be 62-year-old man marries 11-year-old girl. See how it was? Give us a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because your contribution is very important to us. Share this video and leave a comment with the hashtag #Top10EVT. Deal? Now check out these super interesting videos that are appearing here on the screen. If you're on your cell phone, these videos might not show up on the screen, but the links are down below in the description of this video. Click on one of them and have fun.